We get started today. I get the pleasure of talking class 14 was the does that was in this pen right here. I want to say that regardless of how you placed them today, I hope that you come in and learn something, because I think each one of those classes that we've been able to evaluate today, you should be able to see some differences in, and we definitely think that was something you could see in this class. There definitely was some differences. When you walked up to the class of does, it felt like there was a pair in there that you should have spotted pretty quick. They were the thickest, the most complete group there, and should have stood out to you, that being the number 2 and the number 4. And when you start to analyze them, obviously the number 2 stands out first. She was a little bigger, she was a little thicker than the black-headed doe, or the black-headed doe being number 4, the red-caped doe being number 2. 2 definitely caught your attention when you walk up. However, when you start to analyze them and start looking, the little black-headed doe we felt come to the top as being the most complete, one that had plenty of power, plenty of rib shape to her. When you looked at her from a structural standpoint, she was the best balanced doe in the class. We grant that too was the thicker doe that was a little wider through her chest floor. Nonetheless, when you studied her from a structural standpoint, she wanted to get a little weak on her pasterns. She didn't, when you studied her from behind, she hocked in, and once again on them back pasterns, not as good as she could have been. She also was one of the coarser fronted does in the class, therefore we left her in second. From there, we moved down to the 3 doe. The doe that was a larger skeleton doe, one that really from a profile standpoint you appreciated. She had enough muscle to her, but nonetheless she didn't have as much muscle as we found in the top pair, and therefore we found her to go in a logical 3rd in this class. The light-headed doe, the number 1, found her way to the bottom, one that we just did not think had enough substance to her. She didn't have enough rib shape, enough overall power and muscle shape to be moved up higher in this class. That being said, our official placings on class 14, the does, was 4-2, 3-1, cuts of 4, 2, and 5.